So the first card like this came out reversed, and the little saying here says a player will never win because they keep playing the game even when they have already won the prize. And this is in reverse, so perhaps this is something that somebody is aware of. You know, we're no longer playing with the player, something like this. You know, this is when the pieces are trying to put together. We're trying to force something together, but here it's coming apart. And it's like all these, when it comes apart, all the pieces are getting put back together. It's weird. We have the first tarot card out here with the devil in reverse, and we see this codependency breaking free. We see us breaking free from addictions, from toxicity, and it takes for us to stand in the position as the Knight of Wands in order to do this. Right behind him, it's this in deep subconscious, so perhaps this is what needs to be done in order to step into this, or this is the brave move he needs to make, perhaps he's unaware of. You know, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, so this is really releasing. It's like re-signing. It's almost like doing it over. Maybe we have to go against our morals in order to do something like this. It's like, oh, in order to step into this position as this firefighter, we have to jump into a burning building, but it's almost like maybe we are sacrificing ourselves. Maybe we're walking away from a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, somebody who it's this immoral. I'm hearing, you know, she's going against what's right. Perhaps we're turning our back from that, no longer going against what's right. We're making this brave move into this newness, and I see all the hummingbirds flying around. And this leads us, you know, the Ace of Wands is a forward moving card where we're moving fast, but it's this growth. And this is a steady growth. It's almost as if we're hanging in this growth as the Ace of Wands. This is the plant, like planting. It's almost reminds me of the Ace of Pentacles feel. You know, we're blooming this, but it's going to take a minute with the Hangman here. Perhaps this is what we're waiting for. We have the other Hangman right behind that with the Strength in reverse. Jesus wants to say hello. Let's pull some tarot for you, Libra. And I see the Justice in reverse, but it wasn't. It was upright. Maybe it's flipped. Welcome if you're new. I'm Claire V. Welcome back. If you're returning, you already know what to do. And I'm seeing portals. And I'm remembering the song that my dear people brought up in my live. It's called Weak Men, and it reminds me of like, oh, everybody's heads bowed down to the phones, like, oh, everybody's heads bowed down, you know, with the Four of Swords is exactly what I seen. This, I almost seen it like a cell phone, like, oh, these people's heads bowed down. This is some kind of scrying mechanism, so perhaps this is some kind of divination, magic. You know, this is Jupiter in Libra, so we have like a lot of truth coming out. You think of Jupiter, when I think of Jupiter, I'm thinking of wisdom and truth. You know, this Sagittarius energy where it's like, oh, I see the bigger picture, this expansion on Libra, which is you. This is your card. This is this. Perhaps we are balancing or trying to figure out. The Four of Swords is about this healing. Perhaps we are using these things to heal. Crystals, candles, feathers, you know. And then we have the Four of Cups in reverse. And this is accepting this new show, this new information. It's like a new part of your voice. And it comes with these three in the deep subconscious. The Six of Materials in reverse. The Magician in reverse. And the Chariot in reverse. Now, this is either an internal, eternal battle, or this is somebody trying to give you something that's not right. It's almost like you getting offered this new show, but perhaps this is why the Four of Swords is here. It's like, don't get trapped in this. It's almost like, oh, you're getting sucked in this, trapped in this. It's almost like, oh, luring me. You know, remember, we started off with releasing this. It's almost like this magician's coming in with the snake and the chariot in reverse, breaking this up. This is the snake. It's like almost like we can finally see. They're draining all of our energy. It's like energy vampires. They're taking. And then we have this in the deep subconscious. And this is the Seven of Voices. And it was upside down. Now it's right. It went way up. It went turned. Like, it's almost as if the choice has been made. It's raining fish. And it's raining, and there's other fish in the sea. It's almost like all this became real. It's like all these fish came together and became one big shark. Weird. All right, Libra, let's see what this is about. Who this King of Wands is and what he's got to do to get rid of this devil. And we are going, this is what he got to do to get rid of the devil. Slow and steady, ding, step by step. And this is, I'm hearing the law of detachment with the other devil in reverse. And it reminds me of these spiders, you know? All right, let's see for Libra. What do we need to know? What about this devil in reverse 2 times? The Ace of Wands, and that's what it was bringing. It's like when we release this devil and step in the Knight of Wands, this is where it comes. We get the Ace of Wands in the background of the Ace of Cups. So perhaps this is a new love, a new feeling, acting on a new love. And we have the Lovers, and both the Six of Swords and the Chariot in reverse. It's like we're coming from this great big loss. Yeah, look, all 3 of the devils in reverse. This devil, and this devil in reverse. If we're not releasing all 3 of these devils, which is awesome news. This devil is in the Fool. So we do have the Lovers, but it comes with going back. It's like we have to go back to drop this thing. We have to release this codependency. We're coming into the Ace of Wands. This is like an action all by ourselves. You know, it's almost like we want to make sure that all the fruit around us is healthy too. And this is, with the Ace of Wands, this is a lot of passion. This could be a new sexual energy. You know, with the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, here it's almost like this is what's coming through. All movement, but movement of these thoughts that were once, you know, this is the eclipse energy, Libra. We have big endings and new beginnings. And these, it's like these sword, this is the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. All these pentacles release. He's finally able to breathe, I hear. We're finally freeing ourselves from this, and it brings movement, the movement of thought. And this what takes us back. It like takes us back to where we lost, or it's almost like reminded me of who was that Virgo's reading where they had to go to hell to get the keys to come back to heaven. And this is the Temperance in the Judgment. This is the Crossroads as the Lover. So it's almost like this is the Judgment call. This is this, and I see we're all on the same level. Perhaps this is a new love, a choice, and it's something that we're being called to do. I'm hearing like the trumpets, and the trumpets, they go. That was in a reading a while ago. Yeah, this is something we're working really hard on, Libra, and if we're not, this is a definite guidance. You know, we are to be this King of Wands. You see the Emperor in his seat and the 8 of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles background. You know, we've been through a lot of loss. We've been through the ringer. Before, on the pre-shuffle, the Nine of Wands came up. And she walked a dark battle. Like I said, it's like we had to go through hell to get to keys. And this is what makes us more powerful, right? This is how we get to be in this position. Perhaps we do go from the Eight of Cups to this Emperor, like from, you know, this is all eclipse energy. Kings rise, kings fall. And perhaps this is this. We become a master at this, at walking away, at building this cups, at refining this. And I'm here on the double down from Leo's. And here's where this initiation is, this Aries energy, where we're finally stepping in as this Emperor, the King of Wands, making some kind of action, perhaps alone. You know, if we have to step in it alone, we do. But it's as if we're making some kind of boundary. It's as if we're going into this relationship alone. You know, we're breaking from this codependency, stepping out of, you know, what we always used to do. We do no more. We're stepping into this new fire. It's almost like I see us when we step in, take this brave action. It's almost like if we get in the fire, we sacrifice ourselves, and it's as if we come out the phoenix in these ashes, a whole new you, right? This is the new you. The Judgment. All right, let's see. Any advice? What is the advice? What's going to happen? What else do we need to know for Libra? What can we end this off with? Yeah, we're definitely releasing that devil. Another fucking devil in the reverse. I cannot make this shit up. And he's releasing both the earth and the fire. So both the Pentacle, this is the Queen of Pentacles coming out, and this is the King of Wands, like really sparking this inside. We're finally, this is being vulnerable, and I hear telling your story. With this, we're releasing both of these things. Perhaps we were resisting change. There's that heartbreak again, and all these other people are here. So there's this outside energy, you know, that we're freeing from. Look, another devil in reverse with the Judgment. I don't know how many devils can come up here, but we have like 17 devils in reverse. Every single devil that could come up came up here in reverse. So that's good, because, you know, the star is now on its feet, where we were in this toxicity, in these lies, deception, you know, all the addiction. We're freeing from that now. This star is no longer like this. It's now both on its feet, and you see the two X's. I hear 3 strikes you're out with the Empress, and she was in the last reading. Whose was that? Cancers? Where was that? Virgos, where she was really, and this is reminding me of Aries. She was in Virgos, where she was, she, like, you know, a part of her didn't want to die. Maybe this is going back to resurrect a part of you that never wanted to die. It's almost like somebody else killed it. It's these other people, you know. The Three of Cups is outside energy. You know, they knew that you would be better than them. They knew, you know, they knew you were special, right, Libra? And it's almost as if this is it, like, no more. We're protected, saying, and now it's a give and take. It's like when we release them, we see what true give and take is, what true love is, and this really frees us. You know, we step into this Knight of Swords, and it brings us to healing. This is the death. It's like the Empress gets on the horse and takes this, and this is where the healing begins. The Four Swords. The Hangman comes right up. The alchemizing. This is all in divine timing. We become the Magician. And here it is again. I cannot make this up. You know, we're definitely alchemizing. It's beautiful energy. And there's the other Temperance in reverse. It's like we're coming back to the drama. This is where we're coming from with the temperance, and that reminds me of the last reading, because the temperance, this is both the good and the bad. It's like, here we have the healing, the angel, this is like Jesus, right, on the earth. And then in reverse, it's like the morning star. It's like Lucifer. They're all in one. It's just, Jesus had to go to hell to get the keys in order to come back. He had to go to talk to the devil on the side. It's all the same. It's almost like going to the other side. It's like the seesaw, whether we're up or down, positive, negative, whether we're on this side or this side. The really thing is to keep it balanced. With the Four of Swords, we're definitely healing, keeping it balanced, alchemizing. Oh, a little here, a little here. Oh, we got to pour a little more here. We want to keep it even. I heard we don't want to get too intoxicated. Maybe we are drinking. Perhaps we are releasing this drink with all the devils in reverse. It's like, no more of that. This is, I hear recovery. And I heard 7 steps, but I know there's a lot more than that. Perhaps you're on the 7th step. All right. Thank you so much, Libra. I hope I was able to deal you some kind of hope. Thank you so much for joining in, for all your comments, for liking, sharing, subscribing, all your donations. I appreciate it so much. I love you. And I'll see you soon.